Shalom, sisters. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai for allowing us to see another day and giving us another opportunity to strive to be virtuous daughters of Zion. In today's video, I want to talk about the eye of the storm is the calmest part, right? I'm not going to title it that way, but it's going to be a spiritual hydration video because I think it was like earlier this week or probably like last week. It was on my spirit to really think about how the eye of a storm is really so calm, and I had to really sit down and really think about that and really challenge myself, like, how can I make this more spiritual? So I took my time with this. This was like a personal study for me, and I'm still working on trying to be calm whenever I'm in the midst of my storm. And then when I was like studying these notes, I was like, maybe I should turn this into a video for somebody else out there who may be struggling with trying to stay calm in the midst of their storm. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. So the eye of the storm is so calm because the now strong surface winds that converge towards the center never reaches it. And I want y'all to hone in on that, right? So what does the word converge mean? So the word converge means of lines tend to meet at a point. Synonyms is intersect, cross, come together, merge, unite, or join. So whenever you look at a hurricane or a tornado, the storm is surrounding the center point, which is the eye. And the storm doesn't go in the center because it can never reach it. And we have to move with the storm and stay in the center. So whenever you like on the news and it's like a broadcast or something, I forgot what it's called, where they track the hurricane and you see how like the winds is circling around the center. Like it's never in the circle, but it's around it, right? And then no matter where the hurricane or the tornado goes, like it will never reach to the center, right? So you have to move with the storm. As long as you're in the middle, as long as you're like in the center, all the storm that's around you is not going to touch you, right? So my first precept is Psalms 107:29. So this is Psalms 107:29. He maketh the storm a calm, so that the waves thereof are still. So all in all, like what I'm trying to like make it make sense is that we have to change our perspective whenever we're going through our trials and tribulations, and we don't want to just focus on like everything that's going around us, because the Most High is the one that gives us the peace. And whenever we're focused on Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, that's where like we just come to peace no matter what's going on around us. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to stay at the center or like in the eye of the storm, right? So in order for you to like hear the voice of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, you have to be still. You have to really just take a moment and just sit down and just be calm. And I want to look at the example in Elijah in 1 Kings 19:1-12. So we're going to go there. 1 Kings 19, and I'm going to read verses 1 through 12. And Ahab told Jezebel all that Elijah had done, and withal how he had slain all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent a messenger unto Elijah, saying, So let the gods do to me, and more also, if I make not thy life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. And when he saw that, he arose and went for his life, and came to Beersheba, which belongeth to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, and came and sat down under a juniper tree. And he requested for himself that he might die, and said, It is enough now. O Yahweh, take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers. And as he lay and slept under a juniper tree, behold, then an angel touched him and said unto him, Arise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was a cake baking on the coals, and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drink, and laid him down again. And the angel of Yahweh came again the second time, and touched him, and said, Arise and eat, because the journey is too great for thee. And he arose and did eat and drink, and went in the strength of that meat 40 days and 40 nights unto Horeb, the mount of God. And he came thither unto a cave, and lodged there. And behold, the word of Yahweh came to him, and he said unto him, What doest thou here, Elijah? And he said, I have been very jealous of Yahweh, the Most High of hosts. For the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thine altars, and slain thy prophets with the sword. And I, even I only, am left, and they seek my life to take it away. And he said, Go forth and stand upon the mount before Yahweh. And behold, Yahweh passed by, and a great and strong wind rent the mountains, and brake in pieces the rocks before Yahweh. But Yahweh is not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. But Yahweh was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But Yahweh was not in the fire. And after the fire, a still small voice. So the point is that Elijah, he heard the voice of the Lord when things were calm. He didn't hear the voice of the Lord in the wind, in the earthquake, or fire, but when things are still. That's how it is in the midst of a storm. So I want to show this video of how calm the eye of the storm actually is. So hopefully y'all can see it.
Here we are in the eye of Typhoon Nanmadol in Ibusuki, which is about 20 kilometers south of downtown Kagoshima. It's another eye without a single breath of wind. Quite remarkable. It is raining a little bit, but 5 minutes ago this was just raging, and now nothing.
So that's how calm the eye of the storm is. So like the man said, he said 5 minutes ago, like it was just raging of wind and all that stuff. But then like it became calm, where it was like no wind, just a little bit of rain and all that stuff. Like that's how we want to be in the midst of our storm, our afflictions, and our trials and tribulations. So we shouldn't let the circumstances around us shake us and get us out the spirit. We should be steadfast in our faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because they are the only ones who will give us peace. So I want to get Isaiah chapter 26, verses 3 and 4. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted in thee. Trust ye in Yahweh forever, for in the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength. And then I want to get Baruch chapter 3 and verse 13. Baruch 3:13. For if thou hast walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldst have dwelled in peace forever. So keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments and having faith in Yahushua will have us to be in peace, because we are walking in the way that is pleasing to him, and we fear him, so he will take care of us, right? So I want to get Sirach chapter 1:18. All right, Sirach chapter 1 and verse 18. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of God, and it enlargeth their rejoicing that love him. So having a peace of mind is a gift from Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. It just said that in the scriptures. So going back to being steadfast, what does the word steadfast mean? So steadfast means to be resolutely or dutifully firm and unwavering. So we're going to get Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 23. Hebrews 10 and 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised, right? So Yahweh Shem Yahushai are not promise breakers. If you fear them and do right by them, they will take care of you. They will keep you at peace, and nothing and nobody will be able to harm you or shake you. So I want to read Psalms 91. I'm going to read the whole thing, okay? So, because it's just a really good chapter. Psalms 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes thou shalt behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he had known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. So when you keep your eye on the Lord, he will keep you at peace and won't let the chaos around you shake you. So now I'm going to read Psalms chapter 23. Psalms chapter 23. Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahweh forever. Khan. And then the last precept that I have is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. First Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taken you but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So that's all that I have. I'm not going to talk in circles. I just pray that you guys got the point, that if you keep your eye on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and do what's pleasing to them, then they will take care of you. They will send angels to protect you and guard you and all that stuff, and like nothing around you, the storm around you, will not break you. So I pray that this was an edifying video and that your spirit was comforted and uplifted. And again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and Shabbat Shalom.